Hot take, DC should retire Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne, Diana Prince, Barry Allen, and Hal Jordan all at once, at least in the mainline continuity.
I have been saying this for what feels like a decade now, where genuinely we need to just push the Silver Age generation of heroes to the wayside and actually have progression in comic books. And what's so funny is we had a golden opportunity to do this a number of years ago with Future State. You had this amazing lineup. You had Jonathan Kent Superman, Yara Flor Wonder Woman, Jace Fox Batman. You had Andy, who was Aquaman and Mara's daughter, as the new Aquawoman. You had a brand new Flash from a different universe. You had Joe Mullen as their Green Lantern. You had all this potential, and it was just thrown away because the rest of Future State was half-baked. You had Nightwing, Starfire, and the rest of the Titans opening their own academy for young superheroes that was just kind of ruined by the comic introduction of Red X. You had Bruce Wayne, Tim Drake, and the remnants of the Bat family fighting this mysterious villain named the Magistrate that we never really got resolution on. And then you had Shazam and what felt like the scraps of the DC universe basically trying to fight off a mystical threat that was gonna just blow up the whole thing. It would be really cool if we just revisited that, if we just said, poof, we're going back to that, fixing a few things and progressing the universe forward and actually trying to do new things. We don't have to kill every remnant of the previous generation of superheroes. Some of them can retire, some of them can lose their powers, but we genuinely need to have progression in comic books. Because genuinely, there are only so many times that you can just keep telling the same stories over and over and over again with the same batch of characters. And what's wild is, I would say the same thing about the Marvel universe, because they're in a same predicament right now. Because like, we don't even know who's supposed to be the next generation of superheroes at this point. You have the Young Avengers, who some of them became the new Avengers at one point under Al Ewing. You had Miles and Kamala's generation, who were the champions for a while, but now they're all kind of scattered. And then you have the new champions, which just feels like a brand new crop of sidekicks or proteges for no reason. And it just feels like a cover gimmick, but then some of them actually did get created and put on a team. And it's just like, what are we doing? It's gonna get to the point where we have superhero babies running around because we don't want to progress our universe. We just keep trying to do the next generation without any progress. And the biggest portion of it needs to be that we actually give it a chance to succeed. Look at the New 52. We constantly say that despite all of its issues, the New 52 was a financial success, and they had 52 books that were at least given 8 months to breathe, and then the books that didn't succeed were canceled, yes, but the books that did succeed were able to go on and they tried new ideas. Granted, this is a little bit different because we're talking about two different publishers doing straight full line resets of everything and progressing everything, but genuinely, the DC and the Marvel universes need progression, and I'm getting tired of being the only one saying this. Genuinely, when are y'all gonna get bored? When are you guys gonna get bored of the same stories over and over and over again? But yeah, no, drop me a follow. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm just glad I'm not the only one saying it now because I've been saying this for too long. We need progression in comic books. Thank you so much. Have a great day.